Good evening, everyone. Welcome to my channel, and welcome to this spur of the moment, pop-up comic book auction. Southern Comic Geek here asked if I wanted to join him in an auction, and I thought, why not? So please welcome my guest, Southern Comic Geek. How's it going, man?
Going good. How about you?
Doing good. So we're gonna do just the normal stuff, that JB and Thorough made popular, and so we're gonna have fun. So don't have too many guests like I think right now, but I'm going to go ahead and set you up here, Southern, and you can say what's up, introduce yourself a little bit more, and then we can get the first round started when you're ready. So,
All right.
Here we go.
Yeah, it looks like two guests. I don't know if that counts me twice or not because I've got this on my cell phone here. But the looks like CFAP's in here. But yeah, so we've got several rounds depending on how many people are going to be in the chat today and looking at different stuff. And I've got a bunch of dollar rounds as well as some $2 and $5 rounds later on. And were you going to put the PayPal up?
Oh yeah, I can get that going here real second here while you're talking.
Yeah. So I think shipping is going to be up to about 10 books, $9, and so we'll see how that goes. They'll go out Gemini Miller, and hopefully got something that anybody out there can add to their collection. It's an eclectic mix of Batman, X-Men related titles, a little Captain America here and there, and several indies. And so hopefully we'll find something that somebody out there will like.
I see that cool Iron Man over there in K, and it's a Superman over there. You have me already interested in a few things.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty clean copy. That's DC Comics present Superman and Firestorm, Jerry Conway. And since you're an ASM fan, I know you know what he's known for writing.
Yeah, so I think I got you. There you
go. But he actually wrote that one. And it's a newsstand. So there you go. So what we got here, we got Generation X number 31. Nothing really big about that. It's a zero tolerance. Back in the 90s when the Sentinels and Bastion were going up against the X-Men. This was a tie into that. Then we got Batman and Robin, the Boy Wonder, number 3. I believe that's Black Canary on the front cover there, showing her assets. And that is Frank Miller and Jim Lee Goodness there. We also got Captain America 294 in a newsstand. That's not to be confused with the guy from The Fugitive. It's not the one-armed man in that movie, but that's the guy going up against Cap and Nomad. That's 294. Avengers World, Jonathan Hickman on that. A little more known for the X titles these days, but did the Avengers World number 1. Ghost Rider .1. Don't know much about that, but I figure it's a hot book. Yes, that was a dad joke. Turok number 1. The premium chromium cover from back in the day. A lot of copies of that out there. If you don't got one, you can get one on the cheap here today. At letter G, we got Rye number 7. That is a Quesada cover, I believe, or Simonson cover, one of the two. Walt Simonson, yeah, that's who it is. And that was a good story with the original Rye there during the Unity. If you're a Valiant fan from back in the day, you know about that. And Generation X number 28, or that is 26 rather, little Jubilation Lee action. Witchblade 17, that's a Michael Turner cover there. Tales of the Teen Titans, that is number 57.
Cool.
Or gets healed. I'm sure that didn't last. Tony Stark getting found in a glass of whiskey of sorts. And number 8 And then DC Comics presents Superman and Firestorm. Newsstand cover there. So
awesome. So we'll get the first round going here. Oops, wrong.
all of these comics are in an 8.0 or better condition, mostly better, but I'd rather just put out a general statement and people be surprised rather than in a good way, right?
Yeah.
So,
all right, round one. Things up. Here we go. All right, so not really doing much of a timer, so we'll just see how it goes. Especially, yeah. But anyway, yeah, there's some cool books. So, what issue is that Superman one in L again?
That is number 45.
Ah, cool. So yeah, hopefully we can get some love for you here. So I know how hard it is. I don't know how Billy in Economics and Comics does it. It's like, how do you get so popular to do things by yourself?
Oh yeah, man, he's got like 5,000 something subs. That's one of the main reasons.
Yeah, definitely. So doesn't look like we're getting any action right now. We'll have it on for a little bit longer. But yeah, you said you had a party around.
I shared it with JB. I was, normally on the weekends he's put on lockdown.
Yeah.
And CFAP says he's sending the link to people, so I appreciate that, CFAP.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you, man. Just still working on my subs. Only have 359 last I saw. So.
Well, so you got more than me.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how it goes. All right, we're gonna go ahead and just end it right now since we're still small. We can just set the books aside for right now.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Then we're gonna have my books here. Put me up. All right. So welcome to my spot. Let me get your banner off here, and you can put mine on. So I got here in A, got a nice copy of Amazing Fantasy 15, the facsimile, of course. If I had a copy of this, nice, no way would I be selling it.
Right.
Uncanny X-Men 224. I don't know what it is. I like issues that are under 300, old books, even whatever. Uncanny X-Men 311, and a free book I got from John's Comics with Kids on JLA number 38. So starting things off at $1. Nothing fancy here. Starting round 2. All right. But yeah, so and I was thinking too, maybe one of these rounds here, for me at least, I'd throw in a few books. I'd throw in a few books that are just free, and all I have to do is pay shipping. Just because, they're dollar books, not going to get much out of them anyway, or ask for much anyway, so why not?
Sure.
So, of course, we'll wait till I get a few more people in there. So great, CFAP. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. So we'll start slow, give people enough time to trickle in. But while you're here, CFAP, do you have anything you want to see? Maybe Southern and I can dig it out of our boxes quicker, while you have no competition, since you always seem to lose out on things on the pop-up shop. Quick while you have no competition. So, I got a few books here, obviously. So, and let me know when you're ready to set up, and I can switch over since, Yeah, I realize there are people having auctions tonight, so it was probably some, it's always a shot in the dark, so who knows?
Yeah.
If anything, you just have a nice little, just rename it to Comic Book Auction Hangout tonight. So, all right. Looks like you're all set up.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and end the round for me. and we're going to get yours sent over now.
All right. So just noticed that Big Will put out an Instagram post about us having an auction too. So appreciate Big Will doing that.
Awesome.
All right. So for round 2, we got Archangel. It's a one shot. Got X-Men Unlimited number 3 with a little Gambit cover action there. Generation X number, let's see, that's number 16 or no 10. Got Omega Red on the cover. Astonishing X-Men number 27. Spider-Man 53. A little Venom action there. X-Force number 1, still polybag, still has the card. That is the Shatterstar. Steven Spock, thanks for joining us. X-Force, that's got the Shatterstar card. X-Factor, that's volume 1, that's 100. That's where Multiple Man dies. Spoiler alert. But Spider-Man number 18, a little Ghost Rider action, Eric Larson cover at number H. And number I is a Fantastic Four cover. It's not a blank cover. It's a Fantastic Four cover. That's 371.
Awesome.
It's got a little coloring issue. I don't remember buying it back in the day and it having that issue. So Extermination number 3. That's a Mark Brooks cover. Valeria number 2 from the Age of Conan, and Venom Space Knight. That is a one-shot. It says Timely Comics up at the top, if you can see that well. And that's where we go. So you see the letters from A to L. They are $1 each. Shipping is $9 for up to 10 books. And there you go.
All right, starting round 3 for you. And I'm going to claim that I, just because I can.
I has been claimed.
So, yeah, I like my Fantastic Four too. So, you know, I have that X-Force there still wrapped up too and all that. So, fancy. So, all right. But yeah, welcome, Steven Spock. Thank you for stopping by. You know, good to have a few people here visiting.
Hey, it would be great if Patrick Kelly showed up. You know, he's always buying a million items.
Yeah. Yep. Always nice. You know, I realize, thank you for your time today. We realize there are a lot of entertainment options tonight, and we thank you for your time with us. Pleasure doing this with you.
Nice disclaimer there.
Yes. Well, when you get bored, you kind of get silly. So,
hey, look, you know, with all this Corona going on, you know, a lot of people are turning to social media, and you can't go to your local comic shop.
Yeah.
Place then to just get a YouTube auction where you're not having to pay taxes and can get some books up on the cheap and have something to read. Hey, by the way, the disclaimer is that these will be shipped to you Corona free.
Yeah, I thought about going to like Walmart, getting a case of Corona beer or whatever, and going and posting like on Facebook as a little joke. I got a case of Corona, but don't worry, I'm not sharing with anyone. Just see how many people would actually get the joke.
Right. Well, I went to the Mexican restaurant and I asked them if they were scared about serving all that Corona. They go, "Oh no, not the same thing." So
yeah. All right. I think we can call it. Enough people.
All right. Cool.
All right, so end that round, and we'll bring it back over to me. So here I got Fantastic Four 289 in slot A. Has a small piece missing in the very back page, but it doesn't affect too much. Meet the Scrolls number 3. X-Men number 33, and Flash 152. So, starting round 4 now. Get your banner off. I don't know. JB makes this look so easy.
Yeah, he's a pro.
So, starting round 4, anyone interested in one of these books for $1? So, you know. Half tempted to keep the Fantastic Four, even though I already have a copy of that. Just like the She-Hulk on the cover. So, But yeah, just this whole Corona thing has gotten me a little bit. Don't know what to think. Luckily, my job isn't affected, at least right now. Who knows what it is? Because I build log furniture, and we have masks we can wear if we want to not inhale so much dust and sawdust. So if we wanted to, we can wear those masks and have no fear of each other, now. So we are covered there in that sense. And my wife is doing good, so.
Well, it's just crazy that people have to have a conversation about people washing their hands.
Yeah.
Like, really?
Yeah. Now that we've learned to wash our hands, next week we're going to learn how to use turn signals.
Yeah. The more we progress, the more we regress in this society, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. All right. Well, I'm gonna see if I can get things started. We'll do it 50 cents each, basically, so you can pick up 2 books for $1 while you're here. I'll go ahead and knock it down to 2 books for $1. So, anyone want to get 2 of these books for $1? Great chance to pick up a cheap book. So, just to give it a few more minutes on that. So, but yeah,
7 people in the chat. 6.
Yeah. And at least 4 people if you exclude us watching on our phones. So, yeah, we have to watch. That way we can feel like someone actually cares.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm full of these jokes. I'll be here all night. Thank you very much.
Yeah, he's not even doing stand-up comedy, folks. He's sitting down.
Yeah.
Discovery Bay popping in.
Discovery. Thank you for stopping by. Can I interest you in a book?
Hey, Disco, it was funny when you were doing that to Comically Flawed the other night, but look, bidding against me, man, that you weren't supposed to be doing that.
Yeah. And what's up, Bear? Or Bears Rockin' Comics? Good to see you here. Thank you for
how's it going?
All right, I'm going to go ahead and end it. And anyone watching on the rewind, you can Instagram me or Southern. I have started numbering the rounds, so these books are available. So all you have to do is tell me the round and claim your book. See that I shared, or I would never know. Oh, I thought we let you know about it, so that's our bad. So, gonna send you back over to you, Southern.
All right, so these are still in the $1 round. Got an eclectic mixture right here. So we got the all new Exiles. That was all new way back when, not so new now. Because you noticed the $1.50 cover price. And so this was Malibu Comics, which was eventually acquired by Marvel. Yes, I'm full of useless knowledge. But it's got the Juggernaut and I believe Celine on the front cover. And that is that letter A. Got number 25 with OMAC action and a little Harley Quinn, if that is your flair. Uncanny Avengers #1, Rick Remender's run on that begins there. Manifest Destiny, that is the $1 copy, and that is what you can additionally pick it up for today. Justice League #1, that is a $1 copy. That is the Rebirth start. War Brown, that is issue #2 of 5. A little Greg Pak action there. Journey into Mystery is located at Jimmer G, and that is the reprint from the Marvel Legends Loki figure, not to be confused with the original. And just like it, next to it, Ghost Rider, Wolverine, Punisher, Hearts of Darkness. Good story, but that is not the original copy. That is a Marvel Legends comic. Green Lantern Annual there. They're in the Bloodlines back in the 90s. Also, Crisis of Infinite Earths, the $1 comic at J. Loki #3, located at K, as Loki deals with nightmares. Maybe his nightmares are full of corona. Who knows? But X-Men Volume 2, #16. That's the Executioner's Song. A little Andy Kubert action there on the cover and on the interiors. And so each one of them can be located or found for $1 a piece. Up to 10 books, $9 shipping. And there you go.
All right, starting the round. Yeah, I mean, ever since this whole thing started, there's a show I like to watch on Facebook from the comic shop up in Denver, Hall of Justice Comics and Collectibles. They do a Thursday night live stream, basically, and they had their, everyone's looking for that first appearance of Corona kind of a thing. And so I'm like half tempted to get it myself just because it's something to memorialize the event that's happening right now.
Yeah.
I mean, the closest thing I come to this is in 2008, in Alamosa, the town I grew up in, had some sort of a septic leak or something like that, and they had a case of salmonella, cases of salmonella and all that. You had water, basically, no one could use public water for a week, or about a week or two, or whatever like that, and so that was a nightmare.
Right.
Or at least nightmare for everyone else. Another thing, I was on the other side of town, across the river, on a separate water system, so I got to look and watch while everyone else was affected. And here I got to take showers instead of boiling my water. And so it's definitely a new experience. So
Wolverine, that is a $1 version right there. This is a buy it now. If anybody's interested, I will sell this for $150 shipped. This is the C2E2, also referred to as the banana negative space cover. Thank you, two brothers, for stopping in. But this is number 1743 of 3000. Got it in a top loader here. So 150 shipped. If anybody's interested, he's just making a cameo. This is the Hulk 180 version right here. I'm just a cameo.
Hulk 180.
If y'all want to drop the line.
All right.
Don't know if that's Nick or Dustin, but hopefully, Nick, that your little one is doing better.
Yeah. All right. Are you about ready, or you want to give it a few more?
Okay, you already started the round. Okay.
Yes, I already did.
I missed that part.
Yeah, no. when you said you were ready, I dropped it off. So
yeah. No, don't look like no action. We'll skip to the next one.
All right. Ending that round, we'll pop me over. All right. Here I got my Terminator, The Enemy Within, a Dark Horse comic of 104. I got Infinite Countdown, Dark Hawk #1, The Secret Defenders #11, and Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom under D. It's part 2 of 3. So, and I think I'm going to be moving on to a $2 round after this. So,
okay,
start with 6 here. All right. So yeah. Nice little bit here. So yeah, I heard something about there's a Comic-Con in Colorado Springs that I was going, hopefully I can still go to here in August. But the someone who had something to do with this comic book will be there. So it was interesting to hear that. I can't think of his name, but I think he was a writer. But I'm not sure.
Which book?
This Terminator: The Enemy Within, because when they announce someone going, this person's going to be a guest, first thing I do is I look it up on my CLZ app and see if it brings up anything comic book related, And so I only brought up one book, and it was that one. So, okay, hey Dustin, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. So yeah, but hopefully I'm excited to go. Hopefully things can be contained or flatlined or whatever we're looking for here, because I'd hate
flatlined in a good way.
Yeah, not in a good way. Yeah. Well, it is what it is. Be safe, be smart.
Wash your hands.
Wash your hands, but don't live like the world's going to end, because it's not going to. At least that's my opinion. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. Before we move it on, since this is our last dollar round, I'm going to make these books are on me. If anyone wants it, the book is free. All you have to do is pay for shipping. So, I have a few dollar rounds trying to get, a few dollar stuff here, just to try and get a little thing going and all that. Just can't have dollar books hanging around forever. So if anyone wants one of these books for $1, or not $1, for free, all I have to do is pay for shipping. So my hand looks dumb waiting around like that.
Can't be free.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm going for a few minutes. Are you set whenever you're ready?
Yeah, I'm set.
All right. So give it a few more seconds here. All right.
Looks like we got 10 in the chat now, so got a few more people trickling in. If we need to, we'll start seeing some actions. We could always, do a little recycling.
Yeah. All right. You're up now.
All right. So we're going to go to a $2 round here. So starting us off at the A spot is going to be New Mutants number 20, the Bill Sienkiewicz goodness there. 546, Amazing Spider-Man, located at the B spot. That is the beginning of Brand New Day. So that's a McNiven cover. And also the Invincible Iron Man number 1. That is called something, but I forget the name of it. But that is a pretty neat little cover. Some more Sienkiewicz goodness on New Mutants number 28. Amazing Spider-Man number 2. Little lizard action going on there. All-Star Squadron number 1. Hawkman and some of the Justice Society members. If that is your thing, you can get it for $2. Here at the G location, you've got Flash 59. I believe this is from the newest series. And Flash number 72. Okay. Both of those together are $2. So this is it's an Image comic. I know absolutely nothing about it. MCMLXV, whatever. So I'm assuming those are Roman numerals. And then we got Metal Shark Bro number 1. That is the Comic Tom exclusive cover. You did not have to pay $30-something to have a Comic Tom box. You can get it today for $2. Also, The Walking Dead number 163. I know there's a lot of Walking Dead fans out there. Never got into it myself, but to each their own. She Said Destroy. This is a blank sketch cover. I got it at the Memphis Comic Expo last year. Nothing else about it outside of that. Then also located at the F Mart, we got Captain Marvel number 20 and number 21. Now, the significance to this is that this is the first cameo and the first appearance of Big Mother, who I believe is part of the whole symbiote trilogy, and Absolute Carnage, or in the Carnage mythos. And so that is her first cameo and first full appearance located there. Together, you get the books for $2 buckaroos. And that's what we got. So you can drop the starting line.
All right, let's drop in the starting line. What number was number B? What number was B again?
That is 546.
546. Ah, there it is. I had to look it up on my picture checklist.
I'm sure you probably got it already.
Actually, that's one of the ones I don't have. So
really,
we'll give someone a chance to get it before the Spider-Man guy swoops in and steals it. So yeah, you were making a joke earlier about buying books from me, but who's buying books from who?
Yeah, I know, right? So far, we're so good,
Yeah. So, but yeah, is that on the and number E? That's on that issue number 4, or
that's number 2?
Number 2. Okay, yeah.
That's of the latest series.
That's right. It's number 4 that had the giant Tri-Sentinel on it. So
yeah, that's the what they recalled that one, didn't they? Something.
Yeah, anti-Mormon sentiments of some kind, which I understand. Which only makes me want to get it.
I actually picked that one up from John
because it's recalled. That's the only reason.
Yeah, exactly. I got that one from John's Comic with Kids. He had an auction last week before last, sometime or another, and I got that anti-Mormon one.
Yeah. I mean, I think I have one of them. I don't know if it's the recalled version or not. So Claiming B gave people enough time to get it. So figure at least I can do, wait around and all that stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Gonna give about 20 more seconds or so, and then we're gonna switch it over.
Well, and like was mentioned earlier, for anybody that's in the chat right now, if there's some items that in particular you're looking for, let me and Matt know, and we'll try to rummage through our stuff and kind of put it to the forefront, so you don't have to sit here and wonder whether or not you'll get to look at anything good that you need or want. And we'll put it to the forefront. So if you're looking for X-Men, looking for Spider-Man, whatever you're looking for, let us know. And if we can accommodate, we will.
Yeah, like the last community pop-up shop, I had a few Silver Surfer books that I was going to sell, and they went swamped. They were taken right away, and so I went to my personal collection and go, okay, I really don't need this one and this one, this one, and this one, and JB bought them all. So you never know what you're gonna sell until someone gets it.
CFAP's asking for Uncanny X-Men Volume 1. CFAP, that is a vast plethora of issues there. Wow. 544 to be exact.
Yeah.
So that is pretty widespread. As far as Discovery Bay mentioned Bronze Age. Matt, in the chat, I know Discovery, you are looking at ASM in particular. I do have some ASMs, some early ones I'll throw up on the lot, but not sure.
Yeah,
they would be a little more expensive, but
well, I understand, and that can wait till afterwards. If any ASM can wait till after. So, gonna pull it over to me now for round 8.
All right.
So, I got for a $2 round here, I got Silver Surfer number 13 and Silver Surfer number 14. Let me get your scrolling banner off. They are both newsstand copies, if anyone's interested in that. Got Man of Steel number 1, the DC Silver edition of the 80s, 6 comic series, and I got the basically True Believers of Web of Spider-Man, 33, I believe it was. Yeah, no, 31. Part 1 of Kraven's Last Hunt. So that's the $2 round I'm starting off with. So let me get everything in place here. Round 7, I think. No, round 8. All right. Starting the round and putting my banner back up. So yeah, I do have one Bronze Age book for sure that I know I'm listing. Otherwise, I'm not 100% sure. And I do have one Silver Age book for sure. So definitely have to do that. Oh, and while we're here, I am doing a couple of buy it now things myself. I have Heroes in Crisis issues 1 through 9. So 1 through 9, mostly A covers, 1 or 2 B covers, but the Heroes in Crisis storyline, I'm gonna just let it go for just $5. So 9 books for $5. So just let me know if you guys are interested in that. So read it, had fun with it. Now I'm gonna get rid of it. So why not? And you're on mute, Southern. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah, I didn't want all the boards creaking and cracking and my bones cracking while I was moving around.
Oh, don't worry about that.
What's going on? Bag of 7s?
Hey, Joe, how's it going? Anything that interested you on the board? Let me know. So, yep.
Discovery just asked you a question.
Did we check these numbers already, Matt?
Silver Surfer, probably.
Yeah, I believe so. I think I messaged you earlier. I thought you said you had them, but you're welcome. I'm welcome to hold on to them if you have want to double check. Here, we'll close the round and I'll hold on to them if you want to double check. So, but I'm pretty sure you did. Hey, it's the other Matt. How's it going?
It's the boy who had 7, the one who tried to one-up me because I have 6. And so I will let him keep that crown. Me and my wife are now done.
Well, the boy can keep his 7. I have the chosen one.
Oh.
I'll keep that one, thank you. So That's my joke. So you get one joke around. There was it. There it was. So
Hey, that's worth the price of admission right there.
yeah, definitely. So all right. Well, like I said, just wanted to double check. 'Cause I know you wanted them before. All right. Didn't mean to click. So, all right. Tell you what, just because, like I said, I'm looking to get the ball rolling for someone other than Southern here, since I'm buying his stuff, I'll drop it down to $1. Anything in here for $1. So for $1. So anyone interested before I end the round? Need some Jeopardy music. Do 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 do.
From Matt Tripic.
All right, ending it now. The like I said, all books are gonna be, can be purchased on the Rewind through Instagram. Just let us know. So, all right, here you go.
All right, so I switched back to another dollar round because by the time I got to putting the books out, I realized I had grabbed out of the wrong pile. So we went back to the dollar round. So first up on letter A, we got First X-Men #1, some Neil Adams cover goodness. Not sure if he does the insides too, but I know he does the cover there. Avengers versus X, located at B for round 4. And Suicide Squad #7, Jim Lee draws the interiors on that comic. Extermination #4, that's an homage cover to, was it Uncanny X-Men? I should know this. 129, 130, something like that. And so also Ultimate Spider-Man #10, Secret Weapons #1, located at letter F. And G, do not be all ecstatic. I am not crazy in my head. That is not an original Fantastic Four 1 located there. That is the Marvel Legends reprint. I believe that came with the Thing action figure. Paradise X, letter A. That is some Alex Ross goodness there. Captain Marvel. That is the number 2, annual 96. And so that is not the current version of Captain Marvel, but the Captain Marvel that died, his son. Aquaman #1. That's an early appearance, if not the first appearance of the Trench. I know there was a little spec on that a little while back. That is the Marvel Legends Alpha Flight #10. Came with the Sasquatch figure. And then Age of Ultron #1. That came with the Marvel Unlimited subscription that year. So that is the Marvel Unlimited version of that comic. All right. PPs, budget collecting. Hey, if you're looking for budget collecting, you come to the right place because we got a lot of $1 and $2 rounds. And I'm ready, Matt, whenever you drop the line.
All right. Starting the line. And I'm sorry, JP, but we don't offer disco here. I don't have that computer skills.
Well, you'll just have to do it manually.
Oh, disco. Ooh, disco. Doesn't sound the same. I'm sorry.
Yeah, not quite the effect.
And then we have a couple people leave because they didn't like the sound of it. So bye.
I'm out of here. I can't do disco.
I'm sorry, I can't do it like Adam Sandler. Like, oh. Hey, I don't think I've seen you on my channel. Welcome, 90. How's it going?
All right, 90. Well, hey, is 90 watching us, or is 90 and a half watching today? Believe he's got a new little one, and so congratulations out to him.
And good timing too. He came in on round 9. So
yeah.
Yeah, I have a few of those. I have a few of those. The comic book issues on G. I have one for First Punisher and First Taskmaster.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like I said, if hopefully, like I said, if my Comic-Con is still going at the end of August and not canceled, Gary Conway should be there, and I'm going to have him sign. I was going to have him sign my couple of my reprints of 129. So
Yeah, Steven Spock asked if Jay was a reflection cover. Not intentionally. It was just the lighting. That is Aquaman #1 of the New 52. Either first or early appearance rather of the Trench.
Awesome.
So,
and I do appreciate that. So thank you very much. Make sure if you guys aren't subbed up to Southern that you give him a sub. Got to share some love. This is the second time he's been on my channel, I believe.
Yep.
So definitely fun. First time.
Actually, I think your channel was the first one I did a live stream outside my own.
I think so too, because it was when I was sorting through that giant box I got from ASM box I got from Mr. Gretzky. So I got several videos out of those books, so that was fun. I got the unboxing, I got just the chat, got this is what I think it's graded as, this is what it is, what I think it's worth. So
you've been milking that for a while now.
Well, when the cow wanders onto the property, do you shoo it off or do you start milking? Free milk, that's all I'm saying.
There you go.
Yeah, thank you, 90. Thank you for that. So,
and I will drop a little advertisement, as it were, for my channel, which Matt has so graciously already mentioned. But I am doing a 400 subscriber giveaway, so be sure to check out my 400 subscriber giveaway deal and have a chance to win those prizes that are listed in that video.
Yeah, I went ahead and I put your channel in the description, so that way people can find you easy too. So.
Yeah, Joey Bags of Sevens is dropping some wisdom in the chat. He says, "Don't milk the bull." Yeah, that would be very wise not to milk the bull. That, yeah.
Unless it's Gable, he might like that.
That reminds me of the joke, of the.
Gonna go ahead and end the round. So.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
Of the cow that was out there spitting and stuff, stomping around, and they were like, what's going on, man? You got that bigger bull than you over there, and he's sitting there eyeing them cows. I mean, you want to get his attention? He said, no, I just want to make sure he knows I'm a bull too.
Yeah. All right. So first up in A, I got the Man of Steel #1. This is another the same issue, different issue, different kind. This is the Millennial reprint. So if anyone likes the Millennial reprints, Secret Empire #2. And I got 2 copies of The Punisher, issue 12 and 26. So these are, again, $2 rounds. Let me get the starting line up here. I need to figure out, there you go, round 10. Again, JB makes this look so dang easy. It's like, I don't have enough fingers, to do that. So I'm going to drop the starting line. So we got CM Fox says it's Aquaman I need for whatever he's talking about. Aquaman #2. There we go. So anyone interested in a couple of these books, a couple of Punisher books or Man of Steel, Secret Empire, let me know. So awesome. But yeah, this is fun. I do enjoy doing this. Although I think I do it better as a group, in a larger group, So just don't have the knack for it just yet by myself. But yeah, so I mentioned earlier, I got a Heroes in Crisis complete lot 1 through 9. I was gonna offer for $5 for 9 issues for $5 if anyone interested in that storyline. And I also got some Adventures of Super Sons. I got issue 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And I also got, 10, 11, and 10, 11, and 12. So I thought $10 for an almost complete lot of the Adventures of Super Sons. So let me guys know what you think. Yes, thank you everyone for Southern. Thank you everyone for joining us today. Do appreciate it. It means a lot. And John, welcome. I know you mentioned earlier, but welcome to my channel. So,
Lady Fantastic has joined us.
And the lady herself. Good day, my lady. So, all right. So, no one. I don't think I've seen any interest yet. So again, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna just see if I can get the ball rolling. Drop these books down to $1. So, is anyone interested in these books here for $1? Good chance to get some. I don't think they're quite Bronze Age, but they're some definitely. Oops. Oh no, 84. But definitely a good chance to get some cheap books. So, anyone interested at all?
Superpower Review has joined us. Thanks.
Welcome, welcome.
Yo.
All right. Gonna let it go on for just a little bit longer before we're gonna send the ball back over to your court. And just thank you everyone who has stopped by. Do appreciate it. It means a lot.
Yep.
Even if we aren't having very much luck, it is what it is, and at least we can all hang out, right, and support each other.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. In the round, and again, these books can be found on the Rewind. So, let me in my books now. Send it over to you. Ball is in your court.
All right. So first off, at letter A, we got Magnus, the Robot Fighter, some 90s comic cover gimmick goodness. Number 25. You're the Villain. I think this is a kind of a thing they just put out to try to incentivize you to buy the comics. Located at B. Harbinger number 8. That's a Frank Miller cover. For those of you who don't know, the Unity comics of that day all connected together to make one big picture on that run. Warriors of Plasm, number 1. That was Jim Shooter's last chance to be defiant, right? Hence the name of the comic company. Located at number D. Batman and Robin, number 6. Some Jim Lee and Frank Miller goodness there on the cover. Also, we got X-Men versus Dracula, number 1. I believe that is a reprint of Uncanny X-Men Annual number 6 or 7. Located at G, we got Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. Some Peter David writing there that's number 13. Venom the Madness, another 90s comic craze with gimmick goodness. Number 1 with Venom grinning at the Juggernaut. Venom number 1, 2099, not too old of a comic, and that is the variant cover. Extreme X-Men number 46, and then Extreme X-Men number something or other. I'll get that in a minute. Number 5, I believe, 3. And then Avengers X-Men round number 3. And so Wolverine and Cap duking it out on the cover. And all of these can be purchased for as little as $1 a piece. And that's it.
All right, dropping the starting line. And there we go. Round 11 is off to the races.
Hey, maybe we should be selling cake. Seems everybody in the chat's wanting some cake. I mean, we can send it Corona free. I mean, that's got to be worth something.
No one wants my cake. The terms rock hard and no teeth come to mind. So definitely oopsie daisy for me. All right.
And by the way, the interiors of the X-Men versus Dracula, that is Bill Sienkiewicz. So on that story. So classic story of Storm getting bit by Dracula.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Steven Spock. And it can be purchased as little as $1. Toilet paper is much more expensive than that these days.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen that joke. I don't know. If I had $1 for every time I heard, people say you're out of toilet paper. Where's the '90s comics? I could have bought a couple of AF-15s by now.
Yeah, not quite original, but hey, still funny.
Yeah.
Better to laugh than cry.
Well, I can't have brilliant material all the time. I'm just, I'm good, but I'm not, terrific. You know, gotta let other people shine once in a while.
There you go. Don't be such a hog. You know.
Yeah. You know, I look bad so other people can look good. You're welcome. So yeah, those are some cool covers. So.
All right, no action there. Let's bebop over to you if you're ready.
All right, we'll go and end the round. All right, let me get the next thing prepped up here so that way I don't have to type it again. All right, here we go. All right, so here I got another $2 round. Superman, the Man of Steel, issue 50. You know, a kind of bondage in chains cover. Got X Factor number 71. First appearance of a new team, I believe. Silver Surfer number 26, again, newsstand edition, and Venom 165. And I will tell you guys this, behind each of these books is a free book. So just to give a little bit of interest, if anyone wants, behind each of these books is a free book. So basically it's two books for $2. So I'll go ahead and drop the starting line for issue 12. Let me know what you're interested in. And I got to get his banner off and get mine on. There we go. Yeah, or so you'll see that you got from Lady Fantastic. Okay, so you're not claiming C, you got it from okay. Way to tease. No. Way to tease. So, all right. But yeah, so behind each of these is a free book. So basically it's 2 books for $1 each. So anyone interested at all, let me know what you think. And I'm getting a couple new subscribers tonight, so I want to thank everyone here. You know, 90 MF Comics, John's Comics with Kids, and I think Mike the Collector, a few people that have subbed recently to my channel tonight. Just want to say thank you guys very much. I do appreciate it. Means the world to me to have support. You know, this is a great community. Plenty of people said it, and I will continue to say it too. It's a great community. Got a Reflection Collection Matt comment from Steven Spock. So, okay. All right. I'll go ahead and drop this again, just trying to get the ball rolling for someone. We're going to drop this down to $1. So, that's 2 books for $1. If anyone is interested, let me know. So, yeah, there was a small auction, just me and Southern. So, it's mainly a comic book hangout channel right now. But hey, no big deal. Southern's getting some luck, mostly from me. So, you know, we could have done this offline. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Well, hey, look, you know, we're giving a place for everybody in the comic book community to hang out before some of the bigger auctions, and also some inexpensive good comic goodness.
Yeah.
So hopefully some of you might be collecting some of the runs that are going to be available from me or Matt, and can get them on the cheap, Corona free, no less.
No problem, man. I understand that. Yeah, people are missing out.
Hey, they can catch it in the rewind or hit us up on IG and get it later.
Yeah. All right. Well, just so you know, you guys aren't going to see what's behind the door, aren't going to see what's on the free book. So sending you off to Southern.
All right. So I am stepping it up a little bit, but I've got some goodness located here. So at letter A, we got Oblivion Song Chapter 3. This is the trade paperback. So if you are late to the game on Oblivion Song, you can get volume 3 for $5, located at letter A. Also, Apocalypse Solution. That is a hardcover for the Rick Remender's run on Uncanny X-Force. Also for $5. Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Avengers. Another one. Graphic novel. Avengers. That is the Brian Michael Bendis and John Romita Jr. That's from back when Bendis still knew how to write comics. And there we go there. Young Avengers number That's Sidekicks. That's the first several issues of that series. There's a little spec around that for Disney Plus, but this is the graphic novel located at D. Green Lantern and Silver Surfer, Ron Mars, goodness, known for writing the Silver Surfer back in the 90s, located at F. That is a thicker book. Also at G, we got Cage #1, more 90s semi-reflective goodness. I don't know if that meets Steven Spock's mantle, but it is a newsstand. Now, probably the most expensive of the books located here is Punisher #2. That is some Mike Zeck Punisher goodness right there, and definitely more than a $5 book located at H. Now, I might be a little bit different than what some people are used to. This is Apama, the Undiscovered Animal, and this is issue 1, issue 11, and issue 10. So you'll notice that it is signed by Ted Sikora. I got him to sign it at GalaxyCon last year. These are the issues. So if you're into signatures, or if you're into independent titles, there's you definitely one right there. At J, you've got Cable Volume 1, the miniseries. Art Thibert, goodness there on 1. And then also #2 and #3, all for $5. And 3 is the first appearance of Weasel, which is Deadpool's friend in the movie. At K, we got Justice Society of America #9. Little Power Girl action there. And located lastly at L, L for lastly, is a newer series, Visitor. These are the first 4 issues of The Visitor. So this is a 6-part miniseries. So again, if you're late to the game, you're going to be able to get all 4 of those, originally priced at $4 each for $5 total.
All right. Dropping the round. Here's the starting line. So yeah, some cool books. I like that Power Girl. You know, I missed out on the her first appearance in an All-Star comic. You know, I just looked it up in the Silver Age section of my LCS, just never quite picked it up, and just one day it wasn't there. So, oh well.
Yeah, sometimes you snooze, you lose, you know.
Well, it wasn't very pressing for me, and the only thing I had to say is it's a oh well kind of a thing. So
yeah, wasn't high up on your radar. You liked it, but you didn't really want it that bad.
Yeah, definitely just one of those. I didn't want it. I just didn't feel like spending. I think they had it listed for like $40.
Right.
So, I'm not sure.
Well, there's so many ASMs to get, so little time, so you gotta watch those dollars as they were.
Yeah.
Also, for those of you who joined the show a little bit late, I do have a copy of the C2E2 Wolverine 1. This is issue 1743 of 3000, and it is 150 shipped. 150 shipped. So if anybody's interested in that, that is a buy it now. You can say it in the chat. Other than that, got some books, certainly worth more than the $5 marker listed up there. But if it's something that you need for a set or something you're interested in getting started in, this is a low barrier of entry.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it doesn't look like we have any takers for this round, so we'll go ahead and shut it if that's okay with you.
Yep, and then can catch it on the rewind and hit us up and get it later.
All right, so here I go. For round 14, I got, for lot A, I have the Superior Spider-Man 22 and 23 for when Doc Ock takes over Peter Parker's body and becomes the Superior Spider-Man. I have to say, I found it iffy. I just didn't like Doc Ock's attitude coming out of Spider-Man. He just wasn't, not my cup of tea. Got the Justice League of America, issue 32. It's a little bit of something here on water damage, I think, on the cover, but not really. It's just a little bit of faded ink, but that's about it. Got Supergirl 1, issue 1, official movie adaptation from the old movie. And Incredible Hulk 325, the Marvel's 25th covers for anyone interested in. It's a nice grade. I thought. I think I thought this was about. I thought it was at least a VF, honestly. Maybe even a 9.0 if you press it, kind of a thing. But that's what I thought it was. It was definitely a higher grade book, according to me. So starting round 14. This is a $5 round. So let me know if I have any takers. So definitely some fun, you know. Like I said, just Superior Spider-Man just wasn't my cup of tea, you know. I mean, I think watching Reggie's channel, I think Reggie liked him a lot. At least I think I can remember. But I just didn't like him very much.
I thought it was kind of a weird twist, but I actually liked Superior Spider-Man because I guess it maybe endeared you better to the original Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, because it's kind of it kind of goes back to just it fits right. You know, there was in the current run of ASM, you got, you know, J. Jonah Jameson having knowing Spider-Man's secret and all that, and basically trying to help Spider-Man out. And so it's like, okay, this guy that basically was trashing you for years now likes you and defends you. It just didn't feel right, you know. It's like this is not normal. You know, you go to a family reunion and you all get along. Something's wrong.
right.
So, but you know, the last like 2 or 3 issues ago when they had their little arguing on a podcast scenario, and I'm going, this is a relationship I am used to. I like this. I miss this. You know, the yelling at each other and all that stuff. I miss that so much.
Yeah, I think ASM, the last probably 4 issues is going like old school Spider-Man, so I'm digging it.
Yeah, definitely. So
The only thing that could do better is, you know, figure out how to wipe out the whole Brand New Day or whatever, and Mary Jane and him are back together again.
Definitely. All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and drop this just a little bit. Anyone interested?
I'm interested in D at that price.
Well, if no one wants it, you can have it. So see if anyone notices anything or not notices anything. Not the best choice of word. Anyone bites or wants it. So, but yeah, how's everyone doing? Hopefully, you're all staying safe and sound and healthy. Important that, you know, never thought something like this would happen. You know, in a while, you know, it kind of catches you completely off guard.
Yeah.
All right, I'll go ahead and end the round and pull D for you, Southern, if that's what you want.
Yep.
All right. Here we go. Back over to you.
All right, so we're back down to the $2 rounds. At letter A, we got Pretty Violent. I would imagine it's pretty safe to say that it is, you guessed it, pretty violent. Ryan Ottley, with what he's known to do from the Invincible and Spider-Man series, he's got a lot of blood on his covers. So Pretty Violent, number 1, that is located at A, and you can get it if you want it for $2. The Dark Multiverse, Blackest Night, number 1. That's more of a recent pickup, and you can still get it for $2. Iron Man Annual number 8. That's a Walt Simonson cover. Not sure who does the insides, but some 80s Iron Man goodness. Located at D, we've got the all-new X-Men number 1 and number 2. Not just 1 issue, but 2 issues, but for a total of still $2. And located at E, we've got the 2099 Alpha and Omega, both issues, and a total of $2. Located at G, we got the Teen Titans Judas Contract, and then we got H is the Annihilation Conquest Wrath, like side sub story. It's issue number 2 of 4. There's a little spec going on this book because somehow he's kin to Null and all that Donny Cates is working on with Venom. So not sure, came late to the character, had picked it up and found out after the fact that it was kind of in the spec radar. So if that is your cup of tea, or if you need it to complete a run, then you are welcome to pick it up for as little as $2. Marvel 2 and 1, The Thing and Jack of Hearts. That's number 48. There, besides being a Jack of Hearts appearance, which is rare, but he has a great costume. Certainly some 70s retroness there. That is a Whitman variant. And so for those of you who might be Whitman collectors, that is the caveat to that particular issue. It is a Whitman variant. Ghost Rider 2099 #1. Steven Spock, if you like shiny covers, there's certainly a shiny cover for you right there. And then lastly at K, we've got X-Men's 2 runs of Civil War, X-Men #1 and #2 right there. And total, like some of the other ones, all for $2. So check out that shiny 90s cover there.
Nice.
And there we go. $2.
Dropping the starting line. All right. So not a back of books. Yeah, I like that. I like that J cover. It literally looks like a Ghost Rider Terminator kind of a thing. That's just what it reminds me of.
Yeah, and as far as my memory serves me, he's more of a mechanical type Ghost Rider. I'm not sure. As they expanded the Ghost Rider mythos, the different Ghost Riders are different spirits or whatever. So I'm not sure where he fits into all that.
Yeah.
I think when 2099 came out, there was everybody was kind of moving around some of them old 90s characters. To me, the 2099 series, which I'm not trying to kill myself here, if 2099 is your gig, certainly pick it up and you can do it so on the cheap. But for me, it just really didn't play well to me. I mean, even going back to the 90s and when all that stuff first came out, it was just kind of a dud. The tie-ins to Amazing Spider-Man just were bleh.
Yeah, I just didn't understand it. I'm looking at this stuff. I mean, when it had that 2099 tie-in to ASM or other books here, I'm looking at it going, okay. I mean, it's like the first ASM book I almost didn't want to read.
Right.
It's just like, I don't understand that. What's Spider-Man without Peter Parker? I mean, I understand if it's his kids or if it's like Spider-Gwen, that kind of thing. That kind of thing is kind of cool. It's the Spider-Verse thing, although I don't like Spider-Ham. I see Spider-Ham. I'm thinking, I want you to be bacon.
And he's trying to save your bacon. So there you go.
So that's just my thing, Joe. But it's definitely a fun aspect to see these different little things.
What's the condition on H? Good question. Let's see here.
In one piece.
Condition on H. So I would say, and I can open it up if you like, but
yeah, you mentioned earlier you thought all your books were like VF or higher.
Yeah, exactly. And so I'd say it's at least a 9, and maybe better than that. I'd rather under promise and over deliver. If you got a 9.8 back on it, then fantastic. But let's see if we can show this a little bit here. Spines, which are generally the bigger concern. Don't really see any spine ticks to speak of. So,
yeah.
Hopefully I answered your question, the boy who had 7.
That's not a bad cover, so pretty nice. So
yeah, and like I said earlier, supposedly Cates is going to be doing something with that character with the whole when Noel comes back and all that kind of stuff that's going to happen.
Yeah. All right, we'll give it about 30 more seconds or so on our end here, then we'll switch it over.
The boy who had 7 claims H.
Congratulations. Woo! Awesome.
H is yours.
Congratulations, Matt. You're the first buyer outside of me on here. So first non-panel buyer. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah. So if you, Matt, if you see anything on the anything else on the rewind or somewhere else, and you want to build a box, or you rather me, send it all at one time, whichever way you wanted me to do it, I'll do it.
All right. We're gonna go ahead.
Me personally, like if I'm on one of these auctions and I'm looking at stuff, and if I go to buy something, then I'm kind of like, okay, let me see if I can. Some other stuff I might have been iffy on, but once I've committed to something, I say, okay, well, yeah, I'll go ahead and get that now. I wouldn't have had I not bought something I really wanted, but
Yeah. All right. Gonna switch it over to me.
all right.
All right. So first up on A, I got The Amazing Spider-Man issue 44, a coverless book, but it's the second appearance of the Lizard. So if anyone wants a reader's copy, definitely, a nice cheap book. I can't say no to. At least that's why I got it. The Incredible Hulk issue 319, the marriage of Betty Ross and Bruce Banner. I got a Bronze Age book here, Doc Savage issue number 1, and a little bit of the worse for wear, but for a old book like that, I don't think can't really complain. And then I got a 4-book lot here: Superman 78, Superman Man of Steel 22, Superman or Action Comics 687, and Adventures of Superman 501. So basically the 4 intros of the Superman, the Reign of Superman book, and Reign of Superman characters, and the death of the Reign of Superman. Definitely one of my favorite storylines ever. So those 4 books for $5, so basically $1.25. So drop in the starting line, and Comic on the Edge, welcome, man. So if anyone is interested in one of these books, let me know. So, I got a couple of copies of each of these books. I seem to pick one up every time I see it. It's one of those books that I can't say no to. In fact, the very first comic book I actually bought was this one, Action Comics 687, graded. It was a 9.2. So that was like, I got get my tattoo touched up, and I was staring at that book for hours, and I just had to get it. So, but yeah. So $5 for Second Lizard, marriage of Betty and Bruce, a Bronze Age book, 20-cent book, and 4 lot of Superman books. Any takers? So, Southern Boyo 7 asked what your shipping costs are. Since mine are.
Yeah, so it's I usually try to ship it in a Gemini mailer. That might be a little bit overkill, but it'd be $9 for up to 10 books. If you wanted to go ahead and get that, I can downsize it a little bit, mail it for $5 in a regular envelope, backed by bubble wrap and some hard cardboard, whichever way you want me to do it.
Okay. So last go around for these books. No one wants a low reader grade copy of ASM for $5. Issue number 44. That's a kind of find it hard to believe that I was the only person who liked it at the time. All right. Well, like I said, all these books can be found on the Rewind, so I'm going to go ahead and end the round and send the party back over to you.
All right, we got an eclectic mix of stuff here, largely indie. We are back to the dollar rounds. First off, we got The Legend of Oz, Wicked West, number 4. I know absolutely nothing about that, so I can't carry on about it like I normally do on the rest of the stuff. Ultimate Spider-Man number 27. That was back when Bendis actually knew how to write comic books. Supergirl number 1 from Dan. Back in the day, I was going to say Dan Jurgens, but he was writing Superman back then. Wizard Beach, that's number 1 of 5 from Boom Studios, located at D. Deja Thorne is located at E. What little of her is with her. And definitely the B Planet triple feature. If you like 3 Bs, what could be better than 1 B? 3 of them, so they say. And that's located at F. Action Comics. That is number 554, located at number G. At H, we've got Sarah, the Royal Star. That's from Vault Comics. Then Pink Lemonade. Know absolutely nothing about that. At I, Doom Patrol, first issue. Rye number 8. That is from the original Rye series from back in the 90s. And then Rye and the Future Force number 9. So Rye ended that series, and they changed the name to Future Force going into number 9. So you can pick up those 2 issues there back to back. And that's what we got.
There we go. Dropping the starting line. Yeah. Deja Thoris over there looks like she should be wearing the dollar.
She might have some.
Yep. All right. All right, but yeah, I like that Supergirl over there. I think that's part of a 4-part storyline or 4-part thing. I'm not sure, but
yeah, you're right. 4-part miniseries.
Because there's a 4th, I think it's issue 4, where it looks like she's in some sort, like she's a bunch of Supergirl clones, like in some sort of weird Matrix thing that I see and I keep on meaning to get, but never seem to get it. Of course, maybe it's just because I never found the right deal.
Well, you're talking about Matrix. I think that's actually her name, because remember the Supergirl had died in
Crisis.
Yeah, Crisis, exactly. And so this was like an alien disguising as Supergirl. And I think her real name was Matrix.
Yeah, I remember that. That confused me when I first learned about that. I'm going, but she's right there. Of course, when I see her and whatever, going like she was a lamer power version of the original. That's definitely for sure.
Well, that's true. And of course, nowadays, I guess she's the original Supergirl now, somehow or another. And supposedly she's stronger than Superman because she took longer around the sun before she landed on Earth. I think it's just a social justice warrior deal, but
don't bother me one way or the other.
Yeah. Looks like we got quite a few more people joining us in the chat.
Welcome. Thank you guys for stopping by. Hopefully we have something here that interests you. So, but it doesn't look like I'm interested in anything on this round.
Well, I tell you what, any of these Aquaman. Okay, Boy Who Had 7 got Aquaman number 1 from earlier.
Yeah,
thank you. Awesome. And anybody want anything on this particular round? 50 cents. 50 cents a piece.
So, all right, we'll do a little restart, 50 cents now.
Yeah, anything on this round right here, 50 cents.
So go ahead and give it a little more time. Let people ponder the 50% off sale.
Got James Kressner. First time I've seen him in the chats. I hope I didn't butcher your last name, but welcome.
Yeah, welcome. Appreciate everyone who's stopping by, definitely. All right, go and end it.
Okie doke.
And bring it over to me. All right, so for round 18 here, I got the Incredible Hulk 379, a Jim Lee variant. I remember seeing this book on Reggie's channel. He showed a lot of Jim Lee artwork books. Is one of the books he shows, and I found it at my LCS. So definitely a very interesting Hulk face. Kind of a thing for me. I got Fighting Army number 111 here. A cool book, from Carlton Comics, 20-cent book. A really awesome Fighting Navy, 60-cent book. This is like the second to the last book, I believe, in this particular comic book title. If you're interested, in that kind of thing, it has the Nazi flag and swastika symbol in there. If people interested in that kind of thing for historical related comic books. And I got X Factor number 68. It's the cameo appearance of Cable as a baby, and it has a date stamp on the cover of July 4th something. The year is smudged, but it says July 4th. So it's going to be a $5 round for this round. Let me get the starting line down. And here we go. So, and I'm definitely saying that if this book doesn't sell, I am definitely keeping it because I love naval history. That's my kind of thing I love. I tried to actually join the Navy when I was fresh out of college, but I was just too average. They didn't need another body; they needed specialty people. So I was just too average, unfortunately. So I just wasn't needed. So, but definitely, so really, really cool. I've never come across a date stamp in the wild before, so I thought that was kind of cool to find that book.
Yeah, it's unusual to see it later on because that's a 90s book. Usually you see those, older books. But
yeah, here you go, Southern. You got Boy 7 will take your Ultron one from earlier.
Okay, yeah, that's got to be the Marvel Universe version. Okay.
So, well, I'm glad you're getting more luck. So, all right, no one interested in this? I'll tell you what, I will mark it down to, where is it? I will mark it down to $3. So, for the next 60 seconds only, you got $3 books. So, anyone interested in a Hulk book, X Factor book, or a couple of U.S. service fighting books for $3? So, definitely, yeah. But yeah, I like that. I love World War II, and that's just what that is. I just love World War II. I love that World War II cover. I love history. So that just kind of thing it takes me back. So
yeah, I was a history major in college, and so definitely with you on that. And then the Charlton Comics, to boot.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right. Going, in round gone. So this is staying with me. All right, sending it back over to you.
All right, so we're still on the dollar rounds, and we got Batman and Robin the Boy Wonder number 2. That's a little Frank Miller and Jim Lee goodness. That's the Frank Miller cover there. Outer Darkness number 1. It's an Image title. I know nothing about it outside of that. Heroes and Legends. Got a little Captain America, Avengers, Hawkeye, Spider-Man stuff going on. Mr. Fantastic, not for resale. I believe that came with an action figure. The True Believers version of Moon Knight number 1. It's a $1 book, and you can get it for $1 again if you didn't get it before. So X-Men Universe. It's got several different stories. in there related to X-Men, and you can get them all for $1. Animal Man number 5. Solar Man of the Atom number 12. That is a Frank Miller cover. Again, the Unity covers were all unified, and it shows the yellow hands coming out there to get them. Spider-Man Unlimited number 5 at letter I. Venom. That is the movie, Venom movie giveaway from AMC Theaters, located at J. X-Men Blue number 22. That was the crossover they had with Venom, and that's located at K. And Generation X number 25, anniversary special at L, and they are $1 each. So there you go.
All right, dropping the starting line. So that was really cool. So oh yeah. And I got I'm sending I got a message or whatever, so I'm sending out another invite, so we'll see if she answers. So
cool.
So that I was at Spider-Man what again? Or
the I is Spider-Man Unlimited number 5.
Okay.
So the Unlimited books were a bunch of stories in there, and were thicker. And so back then, you notice it says $3.95. Back then, they said, "Well, hey, we're going to give you a lot of content for $3.95." Nowadays, they give you little content for $3.99. So there you go.
Yeah. Definitely. It's
Jay Blitz is in the chat. Thank you, Jay Blitz, for stopping by.
Welcome. But yeah, I have that. I have D, the actual book, not that not for sale reprint.
Okay.
So I was looking at it going like, I have that book, and then he said the not for sale. I'm sitting there going, oh, then it's not apparently.
Yeah, it says not for resale. Kind of funny. It's kind of like do not tear this, and people do it anyway. It's like lawless.
I remember when I first saw that, I'm going like, does that mean I can't sell it? Oh, they'll never know, right? I'll just sneak it in there.
Yeah, it was so funny because back in the day when Walmart and everywhere else still had the newsstand stuff, I would find those $3 for $4 or 3 for $3, whatever it was, and I wasn't big into mystery boxes even back then, and so I would tear open the bag, get the one comic out that I wanted, and take it up there to the register and hope that they would just look at the price on the cover instead of trying to scan it. And sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't. Sometimes like that, not for resale, they would say, "No, this goes with the bag," and it's like, okay, whatever, you just keep it then.
Yeah. Jay Blitz is asking what K is.
Sorry, Jay Blitz, that is X-Men Blue. That is issue number 22. And if I'm not, so a little Venom action on the cover with the X-Men Blue, which was the team that was brought from back in time by the original Beast.
Awesome. Well, no biting today, or not no biting today. No biting for this one. So
yep.
Got to go ahead and switch it over to me.
All right.
Try end the round here. All right. So here you go. Actually, I need to take that off, change it. There you go. So for this round, I got X Factor number 10, another 25th anniversary cover with Cyclops on there. Really cool cover. Incredible Hulk 307 with chains on his wrists. Got Machine Man issue number 5. And Luke Cage Power Man issue number 47. So, and apparently Boy Who Had 7 wants to take your Punisher 2 and Green Lantern Silver Surfer from the $5 round. So, letting you know that is up. hopefully you messed up on how I was doing that. Again, JB makes this look so easy. Oh, how I don't have enough fingers for that. So round 20. Here's the starting line. So here we go. So yeah, I like these 25th anniversary covers. You know, they're really cool. Might have to keep that one here if it doesn't sell this time around. I've offered it a few times, I think. It hasn't quite sold. It is what it is. So anyway, so hope everyone's doing good. You know, not quite a shelter in place here in Colorado, but I'm definitely, hey, Justice for Comics, how's it going? But it's a definitely an adjustment. You know, no movie theater, restaurants are either drive-through or carry out. My LCS is basically shut down because it was half a tattoo shop. So the executive order from our governor here said all these, you know, that nail salon, hair places, tattoo places, massage parlors, no business until April 30th, please. So I don't have an LCS right now. So I'm gonna have to get my books online from a different place. So that's the only thing that sucks about that. But hey, Southern, did you see what I mentioned earlier about Boy 07, who also take your Punisher 2 and Green Lantern Silver Surfer?
Yes, I did.
All right. Just making sure. At least one of us is doing good, so I wanted to make sure that someone got the love. So that's interesting. That's cool. All right. Tell you what, again, we're going to go ahead and just drop the price and see if anyone is interested in it. So again, $3 for these books. Anyone interested in $3? Help get the ball rolling. So thinking about doing something special for the next round, but haven't decided yet. So anyway, all right, we're going to go ahead and end it. Again, that these books can be found on the Rewind. Just contact us on Instagram or in the chat below, and we'll let you know. So, all right, ending the round and sending it off to you, Southern.
All right. So, man, you know how many rounds we've gone through?
This is going to be officially 21.
Wow. Man, we're rolling. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. So anyway.
Yep, you're good, I'm bad.
So I did recycle some of these here and added some new ones. This is a $5 round. Located at A, we have Bloodshot number 6. This is the first appearance of Ninjak or Ninja K, depending on what era of Valiant Comics you grew up in. But this is his first appearance. That is located at B, Red Hood and the Outlaws number 26. That is, I believe, the B cover. That is a Yasmin Putri cover. Also, Oblivion Song Volume 3. It's the graphic novel. If you haven't been reading Oblivion Song, this is the unsolicited tale for you to pick it up. And you can get the Volume 3 on the cheap. Apocalypse Solution, that's a hardback volume for Rick Remender's run on Uncanny X-Force, or at least part of it. Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Avenger, that's Volume 1, located at F. Avengers, Brian Michael Bendis and John Romita Jr. Hope that didn't ruin that for everybody. You know, Blind Squirrel can find a nut every now and then, and both of those names can certainly do that every so often. Young Avengers Sidekicks, that's the not the original issue, that is the graphic novel as well. I also added Gideon Falls Volume 2 and Volume 3, another series that if you're not reading it. It is a good read. And this gives you a low barrier of entry because you can get volumes 2 and 3 on the cheap. And Justice Society of America, number 9, some Alex Ross and Power Girl goodness. And these can be all purchased for $5 each. And Boy Who Had 7 says, what issues are in the Avengers trade paperback? Let's find out. This is... There's issues 1.
And while you're there, we're gonna welcome Lady Fantastic to the stream.
Hey, what's up, dude?
Hey, lady. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm just trapped by the plague.
I believe it's 1 through 6, Matt. Avengers.
That was weird. So, well, yeah, I understand that. Well, you're in better condition than the rest of us to handle it, I guess, with your job. I've watched your thing of studying it.
I don't know, man. I mean, it did just because you're in something. I mean, hey, just wash your hands. But you know, viruses don't judge you; they kill everybody.
Yeah. So, are you all set, Southern? You want to drop the starting line?
Yeah, let's go ahead.
All right, dropping the starting line now, and then after we're done, lady, you're gonna be up. So,
woo!
So, I figured I've had 10 rounds, so might as well give you a turn. In fact, I can give you a few turns if you want to try and play catch up.
Yeah, sure, man. It's just whatever you want. You know, I saw you on here and you're like, oh, these kind of go a little better with a little more people. So maybe, we'll just, maybe we'll hit a pace or something.
Yeah, maybe. We'll have to see.
And if not, it's okay because life continues.
Yeah, this is just basically this has been a nice, fun hangout for me.
Yeah. Well, I was listening to this guy and he was talking about, just kind of the general psyche of people in panic mode. And he said that in the West, people are like, oh, my God, we can't control anything. Let's freak out. But people in the East with Eastern philosophies or whatever, like, oh, my God, we can't control anything. So let's just chill out.
Yeah, well, you got people over there in the East who deal with hurricanes on a yearly basis. And so it's like, oh, I got food, I got water. What's everyone panicking for?
Yeah, it's all about perspective.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, lady, you're up in Tennessee, aren't you?
I am. I'm in Nashville.
So everything was okay? Because I know that y'all had some tornadoes and such rip through there not too long ago.
Yeah, there was a lot of damage. It was to the east of me. And now we are basically, we've got to work from home, it's pretty intense. So I don't know. We got like 140 cases in Davidson County alone. So, yeah.
Hey, Shortbox. Good to see you here.
Showdy.
All right. Going to go and end the round and send it off to the lady since she's waited long enough.
Yep.
All right. You're up, my lady.
Okay, guys. This isn't going to be anything crazy. This is going to be a $2 round, $2. And starting in A, we've got G.I. Joe, Image Comics, number 6. And that's actually a Mike Zeck piece. B is Thundercats 0. And that's actually a J. Scott Campbell piece. C is The Punisher with Ennis and Palmiotti on it. D is Punisher number 1 from the Marvel, Marvel Knights. D is Marauders number 1, this recent series. E is Popples number 2, newsstand. Oh my God. F is Ziggy and Ziggy Pig and Silly Seal number 1. G is Astro Hustle number 1. It was that Dark Horse Comics that everybody is liking it because it had that old kind of retro feel to it. But and H is Marvel UK Wild Thing, Nikki Doyle Wild Thing number 1. So this is a $2 round, and if you want to, give me a starting line or whatever,
There's your starting line.
Sweet, thanks.
Yep, no problem. Yeah, it looks like some sort of that G looks like some sort of I don't know, like a "We Need You" poster or something. I've seen like something similar to that before. I can't quite place where I'm thinking of it, but like I've seen that before. I swear I have. Maybe it's like on some Karate Kid, movie.
That's what it looks like. Yep. Let's see here. Does anybody, I have some older books, but they would just be like a single, kind of a single thing. Two. All right. I get it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, Matt, if you want to go to somebody, I don't think anybody's particularly interested in these.
We'll switch it over to me real quick then.
All right.
In the round.
5.
All right, I got a $3 round here. And behind each of these books is a free book. So I got Superman, the Wedding Album. This is the regular cover, not the white wedding cover album. I got the Silencer number 10, a shiny cover from Dark Knight's Metal, I believe. Superman, Wonder Woman, which is 29. And Detective Comics 47, part 3 of the Robin War, apparently. So gonna get my starting line in there. And it's a nice little $3 round. And so behind each book is a free book. So there we go.
So Matt, give us a hint. Is there an ASM, 3 behind any one of these?
Over my dead body. Corona will have to kill me first, and even then you'll have to pry it out of my hands. Where is that ASM3 Matt has? Well, I'm pretty sure he was clutching it, so he just had to bury it with him. Couldn't get it out of his fingers. So, no takers apparently. So, have to wait just a little bit longer just in case. Tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and do something big for me at least. I'll drop each of these down to $1. So you get one per dollar and one book free. So anyone want a $1 book? I don't know why I shake my hand like that. That's just me being weird, apparently. Apparently I'm one of those people that talks with their hands. So give it a little more time, then I'm going to end the round and send it over to Southern.
Yeah, if you want to send it to Lady, if she's back ready for the next round, we can go ahead and let her go again.
All right, we'll send. Lady, does that work for you?
Yeah, man, that's fine.
All right. Give you a chance to catch up a little bit, and then we'll send it back to Southern. All right. I'm going to end it. No love for me. Send it over to Lady with her sexy ladies.
All right, so this is going to be a $4 round. $4 a book. And on A, you've got Daredevil 232 in newsstand. It's an awesome condition. B, you've got the Zdarsky's Daredevil number 1. C, you've got Superior Spider-Man 1. D, you've got Marvel 2-in-1 Thing and Thor, and it's number 22. E is Avengers 182. F is Red Sonja 9. G is Red Sonja 10. And D is Red Sonja 16. And that's the Gail Simone Walter Giovanni run. So this is $4 a book, and you can start it whenever you want.
All right, and welcome again to my channel. It's nice to have you on my channel. So,
yeah, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. It's nice to be a guest on yours. Is that Superior Spider-Man the second volume?
Right? Yeah, it's not. This is not the first volume. Yeah,
that's what I thought, because it had the Stan Lee Black Banner.
Yes.
So I thought it was pretty. I was pretty sure it was.
It's the most recent volume, whichever one. I mean, they've had a couple of volumes. Okay.
Yeah. Awesome. Discovery Bay takes the D. No judging here.
No, none whatsoever. This is no judge zone. All right. Backseat, thanks for stopping by.
I like those. I like Red Sonja. You know, I've got a few of her books.
Yeah, yeah, there's a certain subset of individuals that definitely are on to Sonya.
Well, I don't know. If more female superheroes, you know, fought in chainmail bikinis than nothing else, I'm pretty sure they have a bit more of a following.
You think?
Yeah.
Huh.
Everyone knows the less outfit you are, the safer you are.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sure.
Huh.
Yeah. I mean, it makes total
I
sense.
guess that's why Iron Man's always getting his ass beat, huh?
Yeah, he's wearing too much.
And then you don't ever see a scratch on Red Sonja.
Yeah.
Strange. Very strange phenomenon.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, man, you can go on to Southern. I'm good.
All right. Ending the round. Take it away, Southern.
All right, we got some more recycled rounds here, and for those of you who might have been joining us a little bit later and didn't catch these, and then the other thing is that this has been knocked down to $1. So here at A, we've got Captain Marvel number 21 and number 20, and these are the first cameo and first full appearance of Big Mother. Here at B, we've got the newest set of Flash books, I believe. I'm not a Flash guy to know for sure, but just on the price, on the dates, it looks that way. So 72 and also 59. 2 books for $1. She Said Troy, sketch cover. Got it at Memphis Comic Expo last year. That's all I know about it. Walking Dead number 63, located at D. Got Invincible Iron Man number 1. Forget what that's called. It's called the sketch something or another. Sketch variant maybe. Located at E for $1. We got this one. I've heard some good things. Never read it. Don't know anything about it, but it is an independent title. If that is your cup of tea, you can get it for $1. Metal Shark Bro. That is the Comic Tom exclusive. New Mutants number 20 with some Bill Sienkiewicz goodness, as well as 28. And then All-Star Squadron number 1 with the Justice Society of America characters. And we can go ahead and drop the line.
All right. Dropping the starting line now. But yeah, I've gotten a few Flash books recently here. Not many, you know. But it's definitely been interesting. So what is it you do again, lady, for your job? You said something about research, I thought.
So I work in, I do academic research, which means I work for a research lab in biochemistry. And would be called, so there's basic science and then there's applied science. Mm-hmm. Basic science is knowledge for knowledge's sake, and applied science is something like translational medicine, like pharmacology or something. Yeah. So what we do is we are studying a very specific, so we're an RNA lab. We basically study immune sensors, or we study RNA binding proteins in the context of infection. And that means that, no single RNA molecule within the cytosol is going to be naked, lest it be degraded rapidly. And your mRNA is basically the transcript to your protein. And based on the health of the cell, you'll necessarily have a different transcriptome. So different genes are going to be expressing at different levels during different states of the cell. Right? So if an insult hits a cell, then you're going to see a change in the proteins expressed because there's been a detection of insult, and there are specific genes that are encoded that express cytokines that will be recruited within the cytosol that will knock that shit down. And so what we study are the players in these mechanisms under very specific viruses and very specific cell types. Yeah.
Yeah, you left me behind. You left me.
Yeah,
That's what you did. Not make me feel stupid.
No. It's just it's for me. It's just like a spatial puzzles. It
Yeah.
really is only just spatial puzzles.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end the round, Southern, and
right.
it doesn't look like you're ready, lady. So I'm gonna send it back over to me.
Send it back to yourself.
All right, fine. All right, so for $1, this is another dollar round. I got Revenge #2, an Image comic. Infinity Countdown Champions #2. Lock the Head Games #1, a classic first issue, only $1, and then a twofer, Trinity, DC Rebirth #8 and #9. So 50 cents a book. So yeah, you lost me at Twee. So
It's okay.
yeah,
I mean, I don't have an expectation of someone from just like the random public at large to know that thing, because why would they? Why do you don't have a need to know that shit unless you fucking do it for a living? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. There's a starting line. Yeah, I mean, it's like with me, I build log furniture. My technical job is production, or detail sander. They give me a rough object. I sand the ends. I sand scratches off it, marks and all that, and make it look pretty. So that way, if someone wants to buy it. So
yeah. Hey, look, dude. There's a lot of shit that I can't do. I couldn't fucking be a banker. I couldn't be a nurse. I couldn't be around people because I'm an asshole. So, there's a lot of people that need to do a lot of things to make this world go round.
yeah, definitely.
I just want to say, shout out to all the service industry and truckers and things like that are out right now, like risking their health to deliver shit across the nation. People are looked down on folks like that just have the regular Joe jobs. And right now it's them on the front line. So
yeah, I mean,
shout out to all those guys that are working tough and working hard and helping people out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm used to my Walmart being open 24/7. Now it closes at 11, and Safeway, not Safeway, City Market with me closes at 8. So now they can restock hours. In fact, I think just this morning there was a senior citizens hour. The very first hour of the day is going to be senior citizens only for the store. That way they can shop in a less at-risk environment.
I mean, I think that's a good thing.
So yeah, I mean, that knows I'm going, I could definitely be behind that, no problem. So, all right, because everyone needs to stay healthy. So in this round for me, lady, it's up to you.
Okay, so this is going to be a $5 round. Let's see, I don't know, where's my D? I've lost my D. Okay, so this is going to be a $5 round. A is G.I. Joe 46 newsstand. B is Spawn #2. C is Little Bird #1 second print and #2 first print. D is Justice League Dark 1, 2, and 3. That's first upside down, man, I think. Right. And E is Secret Wars #10 newsstand. F is Detective 526, beautiful book. G is What If Conan the Barbarian were stranded in the modern day. H is What If Captain America were revived today. Both of these are Bill Sienkiewicz. Both are newsstands. This is going to be it's going to be a $5 round.
All right, dropping the starting line now. Definitely cool.
I got your Discovery. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I have that What If Captain America there. Is that a pretty good book? I like that What If.
Yeah, I mean, the first series of What If was the shit. I mean, a lot of the What Ifs are pretty much great. Just because what are what ifs? What ifs are the things that you and your buddies did around the cafeteria table when you were little kids. You know, you talk about all these scenarios with all your favorite dudes with their powers, and you're like, nah, Wolvie can beat Cyclops. Nah, you know, stuff like that. So it's just a great fan book, I think.
Yeah, definitely. Cool.
All right, man, you can go ahead and.
All right. So I'm gonna end the round, and I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something fun. This round is completely on me. All you have to do is pay for shipping. So this is a free whatever you want round, or a free round. You know, one book per person, unless it doesn't go flying off the round or flying off the rack here. But so this is going to be completely on me. All you have to do is pay for shipping. So just take your chances and see what you get. So here's the starting line. So anyone wants to take a chance for just $5 shipping, claim a free book. Just so I can feel like I sold something. So anyone interested in a free book, to take your chance to $5 shipping. So. Nothing? Oh, that sucks.
Let's see.
So give it a little bit, since Southern doesn't look like he's ready, and you look like you still have your old board on up there. So
Yeah. Sorry.
no problem. So no one wants to take a chance on a free book? You there, Southern?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. You got something set up, or do we need to go?
I got some buy it now.
All right.
It's simply a private chat, but you can say it.
Ah, okay. All right. Well, we can do one. If you're ready, we can go. If you want, we can go to another round or two. If not, let me know if you're done, and then that way we can. Because I'm about ready to reach the end of my stuff here too, so I don't have too much more left in my gas tank.
Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, if you want to show these buy it nows, and then we'll wheel her over to Lady Fantastic.
All right. Last chance while we're here. Just a free book. You know, again, it's just all. Maybe that'll help. So, all it is a free book. All you need to do is just pay for shipping. Get about 20 more seconds. So. Do. I always like that song. I know the hell my brother singing it, but all right. Oh, Discovery wants D. Here we go. All right, Discovery.
Discovery's always taking the D. What's up with that?
Oh, no, man.
There you go. There you go.
A Silver
Oh,
Surfer.
shit, man.
So, like I said, I'm offering some stuff. So there you go, Discovery. You got Silver Surfer number 30 with newsstand edition. So kudos to you. All right. And then maybe I'll do another few rounds like this just for fun. So, all right, we're going to send it over to Southern.
All right. So I am all tapped out for the auction side, but I do have some buy it nows if anybody is interested. And the first one is going to be a 9.2 Batman The Dark Knight, number 9. That's a yellow label because Mr. David Finch put his little Batman remark there and also there. So now 9.2, for those who might be interested, I did not have this book pressed. It came straight from where I bought it and got it signed and sent it straight to CGC. So you see that kind of roll right there. There's some other items that probably could be fixed if you were interested. If you just wanted a David Finch signature to add to your collection, then you can leave it alone. Because at a 9.2, it's still a respectable grade. And so with this particular book, with this particular book, you'd be looking at $30 plus shipping. $30 plus shipping. All right. So next up, I've got Batman the Grim Knight, signed by Scott Snyder. This is a 9.8, so don't know if you could go up any on that. I thought about taking this at a con, should cons ever exist again, and going to get Greg Capullo to additionally do like a remark or something on this, and you certainly have the cover for that to be done. I got Scott Snyder to sign this last year. So if you would like this book will be $40 plus shipping. If Batman is not your thing, then what about some X-Men related titles? And X Factor number 39, and that's a 9.0, signed by Peter David. And for those of you who've been around the comic community for a long time, Peter David pretty much until here recently did, the Hulk we know is the Hulk that Peter David wrote.
Yeah.
This one I did not get pressed either. So if you were so inclined to do so, you could get it pressed and probably see a grade bump. Again, if you were so inclined to do so, you see the issues along the back there. But the interesting thing about this particular issue was that Multiple Man and Siren, which is Banshee's daughter, had a baby. But during this time, for those X-Men aficionados out there were no new mutant being born. And so he's wrote this story about her getting pregnant and her fixing to have a baby who's more than likely going to be a mutant. And Marvel tells him, says, wait a minute, you can't do that. We got this whole thing building up with Hope Summers and the like. And so he's trying to figure out how to go back and undo it. So this shouldn't be a spoiler since this book came out quite a few years ago, 11 to be exact. And he picks up his baby after being born. And like Multiple Man is apt to do with his dupes, he absorbs the baby into him. That's how he got rid of him. So it's kind of weird and messed up, but a good way to try to figure out a way around that. And he told me that story when he signed that for me last year. And so if you're interested in this book, $40 plus shipping.
Awesome.
I also have the Wolverine E2 exclusive, 1,743 of 3,000. Pretty hot book right now. 150 shipped. And if you would like to add that to your collection. And Discovery, you or anybody else, maybe I do have some ASMs if you're interested. ASM 35, 239, 43.
Nice.
And 87. If you are interested, just let me know in the chat. And that's what I got.
Nice. All right. Gonna go ahead and end the round since everyone's seen that. Unless you want to hold on just a little bit longer and give people a chance to.
No, I mean they can. I mean we didn't letter them, so
Yeah.
How much for the 43, Matt asked? Let me see. I'll check it out. But you can move on to Lady.
All right. All right, we're gonna end it, and Lady, we're gonna go to you.
Okie dokie. So these are going to be just buy it nows for 15. Okay. So what I have here, an A, is the is it Dark Multiverse? Tales from the Dark Multiverse, Infinite Crisis. It is a Virgin variant from Elite's Comics. Yeah, it's gorgeous. She's got a tattoo sleeved on there. Wonder Woman does. So there's that. And then there's Batman number 219, Neil Adams. He's getting launched out of an airplane. That is so badass. And then there's Capitol Hill down there. Look at that. Shit. And then we've got another, this is a Comics Elite exclusive variant, supposed to be after the Punisher War Journal number 6, like an homage to that. but it's Lethal Protectors, and it's one of 3,000. And D, I think this is one of 1,000. It's a Virgin variant of Detectives 1,000, signed by Dawn McTeague. There's Dawn. And with your certificate of authenticity. But yes, pretty fancy. So all of these are going to be, oh wait, hold on, it's not yet. E is Man Thing, number 9, 11, 15, 16, 17. Okay, that's E. F is What If Spider-Man versus Wolverine? What If Secret Wars? What If Avengers versus X-Men? What If Submariner? And What If X-Men? So these are each of the lots, and they are $15 each. And you can go.
Dropping the starting line now. Definitely fun.
And this will be my last round. I can just hold off.
Yeah. Okay. Because I only have one other thing really too, so I'll just do one final round too. Don't have much more. So, and then before I end the show, I'll let Southern Discovery Bay wants you to show E again.
All right, hold on, man. Just give me a second.
But yeah, so then I'll end the show with my lot here after Southern shows off the book for
9, 11, 15, 16, and 17. So yeah, that's 5 books for $15. It's $3 a Man Thing.
Yeah, if Discovery can't take the D, he'll take the Man Thing. So,
yeah, we will.
Man Thing to you there. That's a lot of noise. All right. All right. So.
Yeah, you can. I think we do.
All right. Well, in the round, thank you very much, lady, for joining me.
No problem.
What?
I don't know what's happening, but I'm gonna get out of here.
All right.
You guys take care.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Matt was asking about this ASM 43. So you notice that the tear down here, tear up here. It's got some paper in between the 2 covers. This is about a 2.5. So it is still attached. Part of it's right up to the staple up here. So it is still attached. The cover is still attached though.
That's nice. I love my ASM 43. I have it signed by Stan Lee.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, it's actually, I think if my thinking is correct, judging by the date it was signed 1 month before he passed. So,
wow, I got a last year when I went to GalaxyCon, I got Alan Bellman, who worked with Stan Lee at Timely Comics.
mm-hmm.
I got him to do a Captain America sketch cover for me. He's really quick. I mean, he was 80-something years old. And anyway, he passed away a few weeks ago.
Awesome.
2 weeks ago.
All right.
Yeah, a few months before that.
All right. I'm going to switch over to me to end the show. So this will be the start of the round. Here we go. So X Factor 10 again. Daredevil 250, the Silver Age Justice League of America 32, and the coverless Amazing Spider-Man 44, Second Appearance of the Lizard. I have it $5. I do have one surprise. Behind one of these books is a signed Amazing Spider-Man 800 by Mark Bagley. So behind one of these books is a ASM Mark Bagley cover. So I had nothing really new to add, so that's just, well, what I got here except for that. So if anyone wants a chance to get a signed book for basically free or $5, here's your chance. So Discovery Bay wants
the D.
Oh, and I guess I had these books behind it. So let me know if you want these, Discovery. I didn't mean to put these up. It's Man of Steel 4 and 5. So, but yeah, up to 7's final round. So this is it for 5. So I guess I had them in my hand and didn't think about it. Yes. All right. So I got that book down for you. All right, but yeah, no signed ASM 800 behind that book, so it's behind one of these 3.
I got a good inkling of which one it is.
Which one do you think?
C. So we'll see.
Well, cough up $5 and we'll see.
Yeah, Mark. Yeah, I already got to send you some money. So, what number Justice League is that?
32. Nice 12-cent book.
Yeah.
No problem, JB. I guess I just forgot to take them out of my hand and just put it there, so I wasn't thinking about it. So yeah, JB, your total will be just $10 because $5 for this book and $5 for shipping. So your total, JB, is for $10. So I'll put my banner up here again in case you didn't know, or in case you didn't. So, all right. Gonna hold off for just a few more seconds, and then we're gonna end the round, and we'll see which book it was behind. And Southern, wants to know your story.
Let me go ahead and get C, Matt.
All right, no problem. And just so you know, up to 7. I made a typo on my last round. It was actually instead of round 30, I put round 20 by accident on the last rounds because this is round 31, the final round. So, but yeah, you can find all these books. You can find all these books here up on our IG. So you can find us on our IG accounts, and so I labeled the rounds, so if any books you're interested in can be found there. Yeah. All right. Gonna go and end the round. And Southern, you were denied. You were wrong.
Oh.
I put
I was denied. I almost got that one because I could look at the A and I said there ain't no way there's a book behind there.
Yeah.
You had that B one hid pretty good.
I tried to make sure it was hidden pretty good. In fact, I was kind of thinking the whole Amazing Spider-Man issue 16, first appearance of Daredevil in Spider-Man. So that's why I put it behind there.
Yeah, when JB jumped up and got the D, I figured that that was going to be the one. But
no.
Yeah.
I kind of thought it would kind of be obvious too, not to hide it behind that one because he put the signed Spider-Man book behind a Spider-Man book. Nope. Right. I got you fooled with that one. So, but yeah. So, anyway. Well, so I only sold to Discovery, so he's got his total. You have your book here. That'll be $3 plus 5, but we can talk a little bit later because I think I have a $3 total from you.
You do. So
basically, basically we pay for each other's shipping, or we see what it totals out to, and we'll see. You might even not have to spend anything, honestly. So like I said, we'll talk later.
Yeah, just hit me up on IG.
Yeah. All right. So.
And Matt, boy who had 7, Matt, I sent your total at 2023. So my PayPal was up on the back. It's richinc6@gmail.com. And then up the down 7. Yeah, just catch it on the rewind and hit me up on IG. I'm at Southern Comic Geek, just like the YouTube name. So appreciate the chance, Matt, to have this little auction, and had I think 20 plus people at one point in the auction. So that was pretty good.
Yeah.
If you haven't already done so, please sub up me and Matt
Yes.
on both IG and on YouTube.
And
to,
I'll add
more content.
and I'll add Lady Fantastics
Yes.
here afterwards since she was a late addition. But yeah, thank you all for joining. It meant a lot. Wasn't highly productive, but we had a good chance to hang out. I do appreciate it. So everyone, thank you for coming. Thank you for joining us. And please stay safe and wash your hands.
Yep. Till next time.
Yeah, until next time, stay healthy, stay safe, and happy collecting. Talk to everyone later. All right. Bye, everyone.